so much. I can't believe you guys love me so much. As soon as I walked on stage, as if I was doing comedy for half an hour before that, right? Like, who would have known? But yeah, we have a full house today. You guys are an absolute amazing audience. These guys are amazing because you guys didn't come for the show. But you guys will prove that 200 people are better than 2,000, right? Alright, let's start the show. Welcome to Son of Abish, ladies and gentlemen. This is a show where we've got a very special, interesting guest tonight. We've got Juhi Pande in the house. Yeah. Oh, this is not an interesting show. Now, before we kickstart, let's look at what's been happening in the news of today, right? Alright, let's go. First news article, ladies and gentlemen, is, I don't know if you know this, but in Iceland, there is a phallological museum. Phallological? Penis museum. Penis. Phallological? Yes, for the people from Mitibai, it's called penis, right? You know why it's called phallological, by the way? Because according to a man, this is where his logic ends. Like, this is where it ends, right? Now, interesting fact is that they got their first human penis in 2011. But they took it off display. Because apparently, penis became into a greyish, brown, shriveled piece of mass. Yeah, it's Iceland. What did you expect? But here's the official statement from the museum. They are still looking for a bigger, better, and a younger one. Sorry, that's Suzanne Khan's press statement. Sorry. Let me tell you this. The reason we are talking about this is because this phallological museum came into the picture recently in the news because there are two men contesting to get their penises as a part of the museum collection because they will be immortal forever. One guy is from Iceland, the other one is an American. So the American guy, his name is Tom Mitchell, right? Let's take a look at Tom Mitchell. This guy. Tom Mitchell is a contestant from America. He went on to a documentary and quote, he said, "I'd like the world to know that the largest and the best penis came from the United States of America." Now check this out, alright? These guys have gone ahead and said something strange. They have a collection of 36 penises from seals. They have 118 land mammal penises and 55 penises taken from a whale. If you guys are wondering what a big fat whale penis looks like, it's a blue whale, guys, blue whale. Are you ready for this final joke of this segment, of this piece? Yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is the Penis Museum, right? It's the greatest collection of dicks under one roof after the Lok Sabha. So I don't owe you any money now. Okay, very cool. Ethiopian Airlines co-pilot hijacked his own plane and landed it in Geneva. You read that bit, right? And I was like, what? Ethiopia has its own airlines? And in my head, I'm thinking of so many jokes, and in my head, I'm thinking this is probably the only flight where the stewardess bring their tray and ask you for food. Here's another interesting American news. A man on a wheelchair runs away with a car. Did anyone read this? First of all, wrong choice of words, maybe. As in, runs away with car. Obviously, only if you're Fred Flintstone. So this is what happened, right? For the people who don't know. So this is what happened. A guy on a wheelchair got into a showroom, got himself into a car, locked the car, started and drove off. The cops tried chasing him. Remember, this guy's paraplegic, right? The cops tried chasing him, but couldn't catch up to him. So 3 hours later, 98 kilometers away from the crime scene is where we got this guy. This is the American police force we're talking about. How inefficient were these cops that a man without legs outran them? And in my head, I'm thinking the only other place I've seen inefficient cops chase a disabled man is here. Fans of Rahul Gandhi in the house? Fans of Modi in the house? Alright, they're definitely winning, by the way. Just letting you know, right? Rahul Gandhi's been in the news because he came into that interview, right, with Ranav Goswami. This guy was so repetitive, he gave an EDM song a complex. Adia, women empowerment, adia. Which is great. But here's the thing, I don't think Rahul Gandhi is dumb. I don't think. I think his PR agency is doing a fuck all job. Because look at Narendra Modi's PR system, right? He's got some amazing images such as, fuck you, I build roads. And, like, Hakkadi, you mean clean shit? Right, and images such as, still, right? I'm telling you, the PR agency is doing a good job. Now just look at the kind of images that Rahul Gandhi's PR agency is putting out. This is what I did when I was studying for math. And my personal favorite. Now I don't even have to finish this joke for you guys. But Rahul Baba, if this is true, no wonder you're unmarried. But let's try giving him a shot, right? Rahul, show us the sign of Congress, please. Congress sign. No, Baba, you got the sign right behind you. Put it together, and it's the. Yeah. Put it together. No, Baba. Why are you tilting it? Come back straight. No, straight together. What the fuck? What are you doing? Why are you doing ACP Pradyuman now? Daya, ये तो dumb fuck है. She's one of the most popular people I knew when I was growing up, and she was probably the coolest chick, as we used to call her in school. It's my immense pleasure to introduce to you on stage one of my favorite people in the world. Give it up for Juhi Pande!
You make me sound like a relic. When you were in school, you should just said last year.
Oh.
Right?
Wow.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
3 lines, not just one.
Just one.
Yeah, when you're growing up.
When
in school.
I wasn't so descriptive earlier.
Yeah, I see you backstage.
Why do you wear heels?
Because you said school and growing up. So, yeah.
But this is interesting. Usually when ladies sit next to me, they never wear heels. I do. Alright, Juhi, before we start with this, here's one very basic question that I always need to ask you. What do you hate the most? What annoys you the most? When someone calls you a cool chick? You get annoyed? It's okay.
Yeah.
You're a cool chick.
Sure, yeah.
How about when someone calls you a hottie? That's okay.
Sure.
How about this? When someone calls you VJ Juhi!
It's like you want to take something blunt and stab your face several times because it's just. So.
You get annoyed with VJ Juhi?
I just said that to you once. It was one text, Abish. You don't have to take it so personally.
No, because she sent me a text. Would you please refrain from using VJ?
It's like.
Which is cool. Now let me do a public survey for you. How many of you know her as VJ Juhi makes some noise?
As long as I got some noise or nothing.
Ah, so sweet.
Anyway.
Okay, here's a question that I had. Very interesting questions to you. You were always considered a cool girl, right? You know that. You know that your persona was always
I don't know why
cool.
the past tense is being used, but whatever.
Because now you're hottie.
I don't mind that. Because I wasn't a hottie in school, college, or in my 20s, so I will take whatever I get.
Really?
Yeah.
It's very tough to imagine you as anything else other than just being, what's up everybody, welcome, and...
We don't do this! No one does this!
In my head,
it's like, if you're gay, and in Hindi movies, you're always like... I have a lot of gay friends, okay?
Oh.
And they're never like,
Not
paced up. No! Come on!
I know that.
Yeah. And so, it's like... I didn't get that joke. But anyway, so it's like, what?
I have no idea.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Don't steal my thunder.
No, sorry.
Okay, so it's like, we don't do yo, what's up? We don't do that.
How is that?
No one does, no VJ does that. They were like, at the time when I was VJing and I was at Channel V and there was MTV, Channel V and then M-Tunes and all, no one. Seriously, like, what is that shit? So, we never walked around saying, yo, what's up? Welcome to the show. No, it was just it was like, how do you say it? It's a stereotype. What are the big words that I'm supposed to use right now? Yeah.
Yeah, it was...
That.
It was fudging stereotyping.
Yeah, fudge that.
Fudge that.
But cool now? Who's cool now, huh? Right.
That guy, you just made his evening, by the way. That
He's
like, I will remember this image for tonight. But here's my question now. I was talking to her and I found out that you've changed about 10 schools. You moved cities.
Yeah.
And you used to think that everyone does the same.
Well, you know, my father's a fighter pilot from the Air Force, so it's cool, right? Yeah, I know.
Out of all the places that you've gone, which school, like, which area did you love the most? Like,
I don't want to talk about this.
Oh, then we have to talk about this.
I will. Okay, so I went to government schools, private schools, public schools, convents. You know, I had a whole smorgasbord of schools. But my favorite, and this wasn't the school, it was actually the place. This was an Air Force base in Tezpur, which is in Assam. It was fantastic. I was coming from St. Mary's, Allahabad. It's a fantastic school. Anyway, so I went from there to Kendriya Vidyalaya number 2 in Tezpur, inside the Air Force station. And I had no idea what the fuck was going on because I'd come from class 5 to class 6 and basically I came to Kendriya Vidyalaya number 2 where the teachers were spitting pan inside the class. Like they were spitting, like I was just like, gee, babe, don't do that. It's just disgusting.
But okay, here's this. Were you ever in Delhi?
Yeah, babe, 4 years.
Did you love it?
I mean, it was fun because you know I learned things like पता है तेरे को मेरी bag कौन है? हाँ पता है तेरे को Tittu मेरी bag है and Chuck. That's what you learn.
Tittu.
Yeah. That was frightening.
Worst bag. Tittu को बुलाएगा.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, bell bottoms, green contessas, mohabbat kar le, that kind of shit. It was insane. I was 15, 16, 17, 18.
You just...
Last year.
Last year. Yeah, because that song was hit last year, Juhi. Yeah. But here's the thing, right? So you were in Delhi, then you were in Assam, you went to a lot of places. And in Assam, you had something called the Jhadu duty.
My God, you brought that up.
Yes. Because, you know, it's amazing.
It was a Kendriya Vidyalaya. And they were like, Tuesday tumhari jharu duty. And I was like, what? No. We'll hire someone for that. We don't do that. And they gave me a jharu because that's what you were supposed to do.
Where do you live nowadays?
I live in Bandra.
No.
You met me in Bandra right next to my house. What do you mean, no? Yes, I do.
The attitude's more Kolaba, I was saying. Now, I was researching you.
That's what everybody says.
You know, because I had to research, guys. So, Channel V is where history started, right? Like before that,
history.
This is going to be so amazing. Check this out.
I have to say this. So, the shadow of one boob is just such that it looks way bigger than the other. And when this calendar came out, this was the first time I was told to be sexy. It just looks very Brazilian and not a girl with character. I didn't know how to pose sexy. Anyway, so everyone said, oh, we know about your deformity. And I was like, I don't have it. It's like, oh, yeah. It's like, no! This is so embarrassing. First of all, to be sexy, there's a dirt bike next to it and I was supposed to clean it and there was a surf, like a balti full of surf and I was supposed to clean it. We're rolling on film, old school film, which was very expensive. And so the DP is like, okay, Juhi, clean the bike. And I'm like, I'm going for it, right? Till my director, Sheetal Sudhir says, what the fuck are you doing? That's a lot of money. That's about a lakh that we were saying. Have sex with the bike. And suddenly I was like, yeah. So it's just wrong. Like, is that how you have sex? How you clean? Just, yeah.
Is that how you did it in Assam?
I was 12. What is wrong with you? Get your shit together. Just behave.
That's my creepy face. Here's the next image.
Just stop,
no,
man.
I did Google you. So here's the thing, right? You have a Facebook fan page.
What?
Called BJ Juhi. And your last post there was in 2011. But I know that it's fake because this is the message. And I know this cannot be her. Read it in like, how would you read?
Hey people, what's up? I'm so glad you guys are loving the new season of LoveNet. Yeah. Keep writing to me, all you bloody cool fans. I'm loving it hard. That's right.
Hard.
Hard.
Wow, you call people cool fans?
Yeah.
Was that you?
Yeah, no.
No.
I didn't know I had a fan page.
You didn't know?
No.
You liked it. I felt it.
Oh no, I know. Oh no. I did not know. This is so embarrassing. No, I hate you. I'll show you a text message. Die. Aarti Jairam told me that I had it and had to go and like it. And I did, and then she screenshotted the whole thing and pasted it all over Facebook. It was very embarrassing. Then it's really bad now. I've gone red, if I can go red. Purple. Maroon.
Maroon you've gone. So from TV anchor, you have also done a lot of acting.
No, don't go there. I made it, like, I had a pact with him when we had this stupid ass meeting.
Yeah.
Coffee you didn't pay for, by the way.
Oh, I did pay for it.
No, you didn't pay for it. I said, Abish, did you pay for this coffee? And bye.
I paid for my Hey, you promised to another man. I won't.
No, I mean the audacity, bye. It's just like coffee ke paise nahi diye. Ajeeb hai. I'm taking this bottle of water home.
It's all yours and the food.
I ordered food and Amog ate it. Like, what is this khatirdari? It sucks.
Sorry guys. Hey, do you want to be a guest for the next show? After this video goes on, no one's gonna come. Alright guys.
Whatever.
So do you guys know she's acted in Bollywood films?
It's as good as that. Really. It is.
But she did. And it was well done. She did this Oscar-winning film. Can we have the image?
No.
Called Chalo Driver. Which was written by Vikrant Maharaj.
Directed, produced, acted. What other things? Composed. See other things. Screenplay. More. Just bring it.
DOP.
DOP.
Editor.
Just everything.
So it was a...
What?
Audience.
It made 6,000 rupees. I'm not kidding you.
6,000 bucks.
Or 600, I don't know.
Right, and the story is pretty cool, by the way. It's about a girl.
Let's talk about me being hot.
Yeah, but basically there was an interesting story about a girl who was a taxi driver, blah, 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 and she's not playing that girl, she's playing that friend's good friend.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously? Supporting actor kahan ho? Dikhai nahi de rahe.
I know, because then I was like, yeah, I will go to second page of Google, and then, but still couldn't
That's
find
not me,
it.
she's so fat.
Yeah, then I went for another one. Then I was like, again you're not here. Okay, cool, let's do it again. And then I was like, no, that's not you. That definitely is not you.
Man, I'm not
let's
there.
do it again.
Did you find something?
Yes, one image. One image.
I was there. This is proof. I want to kill myself.
Let's go into something more personal. Shall we go into personal?
Do I have a choice?
Yes. Now though, ladies and gentlemen, she is committed very happily.
I am. I'm getting married this year.
Ladies and gentlemen! It's amazing. When you told me this, I was like, what? That's why I didn't pay for the coffee. I was like, you're very excited. Look at the smile on your face.
I am. Yeah.
You are. I'm so happy.
I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, you're shining like a pregnant woman. Oh wait, no, hold on, no, she's not.
Not yet. Not yet.
I mean, like a beautiful woman about to get married. But you have written a book. That's right, guys. If you think that's where it ends, no. She's an anchor.
Movies, anchor.
Booker.
And a second booker, yeah.
That's true. Padam Abish. But you have written a book.
I have. It's called Things Your Mother Never Told You About Love. It's got a robot on the cover. I asked for that.
Oh.
And it's by me. Since I've written this book, and it's my first time on a variety show, and Abish's show, who I love so much, I figured that we have a lovely audience, and I decided that everyone should have their own copy. And if you look under your seats, you'll find your copy. So, you fucking kidding me? What is this, Oprah? Huh? Free book? Seriously? It's $200 to spend some cash to buy this book.
Thank you so much for coming out. This, I know, makes a lot of difference with the size of the room, but you guys totally made it worth it. Can we have a big round of applause for all of you and you all Thank you so much for coming to the show. My name is Abish Mathew. Juhi Pande. Have a good night.